God bless you all this evening. God is wonderful. I miss even his bad moods. He used to walk into my house sometimes and I would say, "Daddy, how are you feeling today?" And he'd go. And I kind of saw that scenario the other day in my house. I could see him taking those steps to the little chair he sat in the kitchen. And I miss him. And we're the ones that do grieve, but we grieve with hope, amen? The Lord was so good to me because I knew that I had to tell you something about why I'm going to sing these two songs. You know how you learn from some people things that they never really sat down and said, "Listen to me, I'm going to teach you something." But yet the years go by and you look back and you realize they taught you something. My father sang like nobody else. And even though I did jingles for many years and that really put an emphasis in my mind and in my heart about diction, nobody had diction like my father. And he loved to hit his consonants really hard. Tell Jesus, tell Jesus. You didn't wonder what he was saying. His diction was incredible. But this is what hit me. I'm a singer and I've been singing for years. And God changed my heart in a wonderful way on a trip that I took with Pastor Simila and Carol. I'm so glad they're here tonight, but I took a trip with them in 1988 that changed my heart. But before that, if I was on a stage, I wanted to impress you. Listen to me. My father never sang to show off. Never. It didn't even compute. That didn't even enter his mind. I cannot tell you the many churches that my father sang at where the piano would be like in a ridiculous place. And you couldn't even see him. And he would play his little intro. One time in Puerto Rico, he swallowed a fly. And kept singing. Alguien más grande que tú y yo. We didn't know what happened. He told us later, I swallowed a fly. But Daddy loved music. Daddy loved chords. And I remember that he would sing songs. And as a little girl, I didn't really understand why I liked those songs. Because I could remember songs a congregation would sing, and I would think to myself, I don't like that song. But I didn't know why. I was too young to really understand the words. But then they would sing other songs, and my father would sing some songs, and I would melt. And here's a song that my daddy sang, and the reason I chose it was it's one of the first songs that I can remember being just my heart being swept away. But now, years later, I had the privilege of recording it because it's very special to me. But I realized that the words of this song, How Rich I Am, wait till you hear the words. The words are a description of what happened to my father the day he got saved. You listen now. How rich I am since Jesus came my way. He redeemed my soul and turned my night to day. How very rich I am. Such peace and joy I never knew before. And countless blessings from his boundless store. How very rich I am. There's a greater glory in a sunset, a brighter twinkle in a star. There's much more promise in a rainbow, more music in a singing bird by far. Oh, once blind can see, and the whole wide world is now a symphony. And with all this, heaven is my destiny. How rich I am. There's much more promise in a rainbow, more music in a singing bird, my fire. All things have changed, my eyes once blind can see, and the whole wide world is now a symphony. And with all this, Daddy, heaven is your destiny. How rich you are. Praise the Lord. The day Daddy died, we were all in the hospital room, and we felt there was a moment there where it was like, somebody, let's sing something. And we began to sing. And I said to Joseph Henry, I don't know if you know this, Joseph Henry, but Daddy wrote a chorus. And I remember, and I didn't tell him this, but I'm remembering today that I think I was a teenager before I knew or learned that Daddy had written this little chorus. It's just a chorus. And my daddy was not a songwriter, but he wrote this little chorus. The words are in Spanish. La paz de Cristo siento en mi alma. Él me dio vida, me dio salud. Y una corona allá en la gloria, en su ternura me la ofreció. Isn't that beautiful? God bless you as you listen. La paz de Cristo siento en mi alma. Él me dio vida, me dio salud y una corona en su ternura me la ofreció. La paz de Cristo siento He'll never